Hello. Let us now know the development of the tongue based on this model present in the Department of Anatomy here. Before going into description of this model, let me say the tongue has three sources of development. One is mucous membrane, which is this model. Second is the muscles of the tongue, which is developed from the occipital myotomes. And the third one, the fibroareolar stroma, which is derived from the adjacent mesenchyme of the branchial arches. To know about the development of the mucous membrane of the tongue based on this model, now let me say these two are the two lingual swellings. Actually, before the actual fusion of these branchial arches happen, these two lingual swellings appear, followed by one more unpaired swelling which is called as tuberculum impar. This tuberculum impar is contributed from first and second arch, lingual swellings from the first arch. All these three fuse with each other to form the anterior 2/3 of the tongue, that is the oral part of the tongue. Behind that there is this one which is the foramen cecum here, which represents the beginning of the median thyroid diverticulum called thyroglossal duct, and later that duct disappears, but its beginning is seen on the surface of the tongue as a blind foramen, and that is called as the foramen cecum. Then we have a midline swelling again, which is called as hypobranchial eminence, which is divided by a transverse sulcus into anterior part and posterior part. This anterior part is contributed from second arch and third arch, and this posterior part here, which is lighter in color, is contributed from the fourth arch. This anterior part gives rise to posterior 1/3 of the tongue, and hence that posterior 1/3 of the tongue is supplied by the nerve of the third arch, that is the glossopharyngeal nerve. Thus, this portion which is formed by the second and third arch, the second arch part is being overhanged by the third arch part, and that forms on the surface of the tongue the sulcus terminalis. That means the overhanging of the third arch part over the second arch part forms the sulcus, and that is called as the sulcus terminalis. Similarly, this one is the posterior part, which is destined to give rise to the epiglottis and is supplied by the nerve of the fourth arch, that is the superior laryngeal nerve. This one is the laryngeotracheal groove or diverticulum here, and all these are the arches: first arch, second arch, third arch, fourth arch, and sixth arch. Fifth arch disappears. These completely are the arches, and these are the clefts, and these are the pouches. Is it clear? This is all about the development of the tongue based on this model. Thank you.